Please silver. Please silver. Oh, I want silver. Yeah!
Hi.
Lose this game! Please done. Please done. Oh my god!
What's up everyone, this is Hayden Games back to another reaction video, and today, finally after a frickin' week, I can finally react to and summon on the part 2 for the Global Dokkan celebration on Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. I am not doing these together this time because I discovered on my last live stream where I reacted to some animations that Prism doesn't let me freely flip the orientation anymore to fit both orientations. Like, I have the portrait one where I have my overlays on the sides that you've seen on my streams. But when I go to landscape now, what used to happen is that it would remove those overlays and make it fully landscape. Now it just keeps the overlays and makes the landscape in between the portrait mode. Like, why? So, I'm not going to be doing I decided I might as well just do this as a separate video. It's a week late now. I don't care anymore. I'm just wanting to let's just react to this, bro. So yeah, the new LR Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, the new LR Omega Shenron. I already know what people are going to be summoning on. Omega's just getting the absolute shaft right now in terms of people's expectations. But yeah, so let's check these out. I have seen a couple of things already within the week that they have been out. I will say what I have seen, but the rest of this hopefully should be new for me. So yeah, actually no, I'll just state them now. I know Omega has a domain. I know Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta has a Dragon Fist what if active skill. I mean, it's on his art, so I kind of couldn't really avoid that, but I'm curious to see how the animations actually look, though. I've not seen any of the actual animations. I just know that Omega's got a domain, and the what if animation for Gogeta. I believe that's it. So let's check these out then. If we can hit like 5 likes on this video, great, appreciate it. I'm not expecting that high of a like goal because of how late this freaking thing is, but if we can hit that like goal, great, appreciate it. As we check out these animations today. Wait, hold on. What did I just see? Oh, okay, so kind of live news right now. Dokkan has actually tweeted out that or reposted Proton's post saying that there is gaps in the EZA's table for, or the gaps in the IDs table for EZAs. So a TUI EZA and an LR EZA. Okay, he's putting out like all the possible int LR EZAs and then also the Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta EZA. Yes, you know what? That's what it should be, yeah. A LR EZA and Vegeta Trunks, and then the TUI EZA be in Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Please give it to us, Dokkan. Okay, I got distracted by that. Let's get back to the reaction. Well, that's some good news, but let's hop into the reaction here. Let's check this out. Check these animations out. I've heard so many good things about the Gogeta that it's apparently the best, probably Dragon Ball game animation ever. So let's check these out right now. Oh, okay, a little bit. They actually recreated that a bit better than. Oh, that's way better compared to the Fizz Super Saiyan 4s. Okay. Bro, what? What the hell is this? What is that lighting? What? This is the best Gogeta's ever looked. What? Ah, there we go. Oh my god. Okay. Also impact. Oh my god. Oh, okay, so it's the Dragon Fist that Goku did. Oh, he's got a counter. Oh, of course he's got a freaking counter, bro. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Also, I have heard the OSTs a little bit already. Okay. Oh, it's the kick! Oh, let's go! Okay. Oh my god! What are these shots? What the What? Oh my god, the impact! And I'm gonna rewatch that these super attacks alone because this just looks so freaking. I'm starting from the beginning. I'm gonna save the actor skill for the end, but I'm rewatching just these. Just from the intro alone, bro, look at how vibrant and the coloring is here. Oh, the music just changed right there. Bro, the shading! The lightning dash. I really want to pause on some of these impact frames. You know what? I'm pausing the impact frame, bro. That is nuts! Yeah, no one cares on Mega. Do your fucking thing. You know, we're just sending something for Gogeta to do something cool with. Just casually kicks it back. That's a redo of the tech Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. What? This looks like a freaking movie! The frames of that! Hold on, I definitely gotta get... Okay. I definitely gotta see the impact frame of the effects work here. I'm like... Bro. Cinema. This is absolute... What the... Yeah, I can see why people think this is the best animation Dragon Ball anime has ever looked, bro. This is a mobile game, mind you! Oh my... What are these frames? Hold on, I need to see the actual impact frame of the Kamehameha. Big Bang Kamehameha. But no, I think those were actually smear frames. Oh, I couldn't get a good impact frame. Okay, never mind. Oh my god. Alright.
Well, guess I can't hold back
Oh my god, the glint in his eyes. What does this look so clean? Oh, they redid the Legends thing! Oh my god. Again.
Well, guess I can't hold back anymore.
I can't get over how freaking clean this... The freaking Legends not twirl, but just dashing into the Dragon Fist. And these frames are crazy. Oh, this is the best unit in the game. This unit has the best animations, I think... Oh, whoops. I think anyone has probably ever seen in the Dragon Ball game space, bro. Console games, you need to do better. This is crazy. Alright. Now for the Omega Shenron. I believe I only have just Gogeta and Omega Shenron. I don't think I have Pan in here, but we'll still read Pan's kit, but I don't really know what her animations look like. And I don't think they're in here. I can't really bother checking them out, to be honest. So I'm just going to read her kit and see how good she is. Alright, Omega's got an intro.
The entire universe will soon be laid to waste by my
Minus power. Alright, not bad. He already pales in comparison in height to Gogeta, bro. What? Oh, okay, he's using Nova's power. Oh, okay. Okay, those punches are actually nasty. The powers won't work against me. Alright, yep. Oh, this is a little bit short. Yeah, all the budget went to Gogeta.
Since the minus energy was released, it's now a matter of time before this planet is dead.
Okay, so this is how he does the
I
domain.
can feel the planet dying underneath me.
Domain. No, to put you out of your misery. Demon Death Ball, okay. Alright. Spamming those. Oh, and it's AoE, okay. Yeah, Omega was not as impressive as what Gogeta is, bro. They glazed the hell out of Gogeta for this. I'm watching the Gogeta animation sweep one more time. Before we get into the kits.
Neither Goku nor Vegeta. I am the one who will destroy.
My God. He just does like a Goku peace symbol before he powers up. That the effects work on his kick, dude. I can't get over how good these looks in impact frames. Yeah, I'm skipping this. Nobody cares. Full counter. Damn. Whoa. The effect. I don't even need to say anything. Just watch the freaking effects and shading and lighting. These animations are just freaking beautiful. Oh.
Well, guess I can't hold back anymore.
Bro, the way they animated that to the Dragon Man! Oh my freaking God. Oh, there was another impact frame there. I just saw it when he actually threw the punch. I can't want to pause on that. Okay, kind of looks like Vegeta here with this, this impact. Wait a minute. I didn't even notice that! It goes to Vegeta and Goku impact frame? That is nuts! What? Oh my God, I'm almost crying. Dude. I'm speechless after that. Gogeta easily has the best animations in the game. Holy crap. Alright, let's see what they do. Okay, I'm using dokkan info here, so... And I'm doing it in landscape, so sorry if it doesn't look that great. Like, I just scroll like this, unfortunately, but... Let's check what the Gogeta does. Actually, no. I think we'll start with Pan, and then we'll go to Omega, and then we'll go to full finish with Gogeta. Oh my God, these freaking dropped at 1 AM for me. I was sleeping when this freaking stuff dropped. Okay, so Pan. GT Heroes or Hybrid Saiyans category, key plus 3, attack and defense plus 130%. For the super attack, raises attack and defense for 1 turn, causes supreme damage with a high chance to stun. Raises allies' defense by 20% for 2 turns, self-excluded. Okay, that's interesting. Now for the passive. Attack and defense plus 200%, high chance of performing a critical hit. Damage reduction plus 20%, randomly changes key spears of a certain type STR excluded into Rainbow. GT heroes or youth category allies key plus 2, attack and defense plus 40%. Alright, so she's got some good support with GT heroes. Well, she doesn't seem to have too much coverage right now, but we'll see as we carry on more into this. When attacking with 12 or more key, attack and defense plus 200%, damage reduction plus 20%. Okay, so she's got 40% damage reduction so far, and 400% stats. Okay, that's actually pretty solid for a banner unit. As the second or third attacker on a turn, GT heroes or further support by 20% for 2 turns. So, oh, that's actually 2 turn support as well. So actually no, you get the base support, and then you get a support for 2 turns, extra support when she's in slot 2 or 3. Alright. When all our attack in the same turn of GT heroes or youth foresees enemy super attack. Okay, that's actually going to be really helpful. And sorry, I keep freaking hiccuping for some reason. When receiving a normal attack, damage reduction plus 20% temporarily. It doesn't say if it's once only, once within the turn, so I'm assuming when she takes normal attacks, she just takes that 20%, that temporary 20% damage reduction just keeps repeating. Because it doesn't say if it's like within the turn. I guess I'll probably read the kit in game to see on my live summons to see if there is a repeating damage reduction every time she takes a normal attack, or if it's just for once within the turn. After receiving an attack, launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a high chance of becoming a super attack. So you're not really going to get that too much since she is mostly a slot 2 or 3 unit. Unless you're facing a boss that has AoE attacks, pretty much. Starting from the second turn from the character's entry turn, attack and defense plus 200%. So 600% stats for a banner unit. Attack plus 200%, 800% attack, and launches 2 additional attacks, each of which has a great chance of becoming a super attack when attacking once only. Okay, when there is a GT boss or Shadow Dragon side carry, enemy performs a crit. So first you want to build her with full dodge and side additional. She actually seems really good for a banner unit, bro. She's actually really good for a banner unit, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, now we move on to Omega Shenron, the one that nobody's gonna summon for. Okay, I'm probably not gonna be able to summon for Pan, honestly, because of I'm just gonna be going all in on Gogeta. Alright, so we'll check what this guy does. Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, or GT Bosses category, Key plus 3, HP 200%, Attack and Demons plus 70%, plus initial stats plus 50 for characters who belong to Shadow Dragon Saga, Worldwide Chaos, or Battle of Fate. Honestly, really solid leader skill for what he is. Okay. Super attacks raises defense for 1 turn, causes colossal damage to the enemy, and greatly lowers attack and defense. This is 12 key. For the 18 key, greatly raises defense for 4 turns, causes mega colossal damage to all enemies, and disables enemies' action once within the turn. Alright. I think there was actually a bug when it came to that it apparently disabled the enemy actions of all the characters when I believe it should only just be the one that gets hit by the attack. I guess I think that's what happened. So that's been nerfed now. But anyway, for the passive, activates entrance animation when all allies are extreme class. Extreme class allies chance of performing a critical hit 20% and randomly changes key spears, Tekken or AGL into Rainbow for 1 turn. And launches initial super attack and extreme class allies key plus 2 and attack plus 70% for 4 turns. So he has 4 turn support with his intro. Okay. Key plus 3 and attack and damage plus 300%. Receives initial key plus 1 per key spear obtained. Damage reduction plus 50%. Okay. Randomly changes fizz or key spears into Rainbow. So he first changes most of the field into Rainbow, actually. The only one he doesn't change is STR, which is kind of weird considering he's a fizz unit. So, okay, that's a little bit weird. With a Rainbow Key Spear obtains just 1 Rainbow Key Spear, he gets Extreme Class Allies Defense plus 70%, plus initial damage reduction plus 10% for characters who also belong to GT Bosses category for 2 turns. Okay, that's actually pretty busted support for just a Rainbow Key Spear. Attack plus 150% when attacking. When key is 18 or more, attack plus 150% when attacking. Defense plus 150% when receiving an attack. Okay, when attacking with 24 key, performs a crit. When receiving an unarmed super attack, great chance of nullifying it and countering with tremendous power. Guarantee nullify when encountered with when HP is 70% or less. Okay. Performing 5 more attacks in battle, extreme class allies key plus 2 and chance to form a crit plus 20%. And randomly changes key speeds to tech or AGL to rainbow key speeds signed from the character's next attacking turn. So once the intro effect goes away on that after that first turn, you then perform 5 attacks to get it back for a following turn, and then for once only. Okay. Wait, no. It repeats. So every time you perform 5 more attacks, you get the support and the tech. That is actually solid, I'm not going to lie. Although, in terms of its actual utility, I mean, in terms of the actual unit in terms of attacking and tanking, with only 50% damage reduction, no guard, no dodge, he might not do too well on his own, but he can be a really good support, though, I feel like, for GC bosses. Like, you could probably make this guy a floater, and he would actually put up some pretty solid numbers and support the team really well. So, but in terms of actual tanking, might not be that great, but it can be good enough for a slot 3 situation though, for 50% damage reduction. And can accompany that with dodge, so that would actually be pretty solid. Especially since it's guaranteed crit, I would say this might, dare I say this might actually be also enough. I don't know if I want to make this a full dodge build. I would make this full additional with side dodge. I think you do definitely need dodge in here for only 50% damage reduction, but pretty solid unit, Omega Shenron though. Alright. Now, last but not least, let's check out finally the GOAT, Gogeta 4. Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Right. So he's a carnival lead to GT Heroes category, key plus 4, attack and defense plus 220%. For his super attacks, raises attack for 1 turn, a great chance of further greatly raising attack for 1 turn, causes colossal damage, okay. If the AC key, I was said ultra. What the hell? I read ultra big bang and I read greatly. Greatly raises attack for 4 turns, a great chance of further massively raising attack for 1 turn, causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. Okay, so there's a lot of attack. Not too much defense though. Like there's no defense on supers, which is a little weird, but hopefully the passive might make up for it. Activates the interest animation when another 2 more GT Heroes category areas are on the team. So this one you do need GT Heroes for compared to Omega, who is an extreme class. But you do also, in his passive though, you do still need GT bosses, so you still don't have full flexibility there, but you have a little less flexibility even here, so yeah. Launches initial super attack and all attacks become crits for 1 turn. Superclass allies key plus 3 and defense plus 200% for 4 turns. So he's kind of similar to Omega with the superclass support on his intro. Key plus 3 and attack and defense plus 300%. Receives initial key plus 1 per key speed obtained. Attacks effective against all types. So just from the gate, he has effective against all types. Okay. High chance of performing a critical hit. Guards all attacks, damage reduction plus 50%, and launches initial super attack. Okay. Solid so far. When attacking, attack plus 300% just from attacking. Okay. When receiving an attack, defense plus 200%. When receiving a super attack, defense plus 200% temporarily. Alright. When receiving a Key Blast super attack, great chance of nullifying and countering tremendous power. And then pretty much like the Omega, yeah, when his HP is 70% or less, he guaranteed nullifies the Key Blast super attack, alright? After receiving 3 or more attacks in battle, launches an additional super attack starting from the character's next attacking turn. After receiving 7 or more attacks in battle, Key plus 4 and performs a critical hit. And this just loops too, so you... Hold up, I completely forgot to... I completely forgot to read this guy's active skill and domain. I completely forgot. Okay. Domain for Omega. Creates the domain for 3 turns. Short domain, okay. Can be activated when there is another Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, or GT Boss's category ally attacking the same turn, or after the character performs 5 more attacks in battles. So it's actually kind of nice because If you compare that with like the Int Broly, he does require a full uncontrollable power rotation to get his domain, so this has a bit more flexibility in that regard. So in the effects, Inhuman Deeds, Power Absorption, or GT bosses category, enemies and allies, attack plus 25%, and then damage reduction received by superclass, no, increases damage received by superclass enemies and allies by 20%. Yeah, so he'll be nerfing the superclass, okay, yeah. Plus an additional 10% for characters who also belong to Earth Protecting Heroes, Fuse Fighters, or GT Heroes. So, you're not going to get that all. Earth Protecting Heroes, you might actually get a good bit, but Fuse Fighters or GT Heroes, you might struggle to get some of that in like a normal, conventional sense. But, it's not bad. So, let's switch over back to Gogeta now, I believe that. Okay. Massively raises attack temporarily, this is the Dragon Fist, and causes all to damage to the enemy. Attack and defense plus 70%. All attacks become crits for one turn. Okay, so I don't know if Dokkan info is displaying this so that the attack and defense plus 70% is a permanent thing, or if it's a part of the crits for one turn. I'll need to look at that in-game to make sure about that, but that does seem pretty good regardless. Character is assigned from the next attacking turn after the character receives an attack. So you just have to receive an attack, and then the next turn after that you can launch it, okay? That's actually very easy. To be honest, he does have guard, he does have 50% damage reduction. But is that truly enough anymore? Like, I feel like this unit might benefit more from being, like, I think this guy's more of a slot 2 unit, to be honest. I feel like if he had, like, 70% damage reduction, he might be better off, but 50% I don't know if is enough combined with guard anymore for some of the more difficult content. He does have a lot of stats. Actually, to be fair, he has like 700% actually, no, 500% defense, I should say. And then 600% attack. Yeah, but I feel like it could age fairly quickly, though. So, I'm a little bit unsure about this Gogeta. He seems solid, definitely. But is he a top tier unit though? To be honest, I'm not Gogeta. The Omega might actually have like he doesn't have guard, but he makes up for like the amount of support he has. This Gogeta, all the support he has is the intro one of superclass allies keep us free and demons plus 70% for 4 turns. I mean that's it. Omega does a ton more support for the extreme class, while also having 50% damage reduction. And then you make that a full dodge build or some dodge build and he would actually be pretty good. This guy not having defense on any super attacks. This kind of reminds me of, like, honestly, is he slightly worse than Grade 8 Vegeta? Because he has 6% damage reduction with guard in slot 1. I guess you only have like 10% less anywhere, to be fair, but okay, you know what, after he launches, and actually no, he only has like 1 attack. He only gets like 1 buff from when attacking. Then he needs to receive attacks in order to get defense. He does have good stats. I'm still not sure. I feel like he needs some form of I feel like you probably should be better at making this guy like, dare I say, we might actually be a full dodge build. Gogeta with a full dodge build. That would be kind of crazy. But honestly, he does have a bunch of super attacks. So honestly, yeah, it might actually be a full dodge build. That is kind of crazy. Oh my god, okay, well. So there's my look at the Part 2 units for the Global Dokkan Celebration for 2025. Honestly, I'm not too sure about some of these abilities here. I would say, honestly, the Omega has a lot of good support. Gogeta has, well, obviously, Gogeta has such better animations, but the animations on Gogeta is incredible. But in terms of his kit, though, it looks like it's looking a little bit questionable, to be honest. But we'll see how the units perform in action, though. I will be summoning for them tomorrow on the live stream, so look up for that. And yeah, I'll be looking forward to summoning for the Gogeta mainly. Honestly, the Omega is kind of appealing now, but if I don't pull, I still have to pull Rose as well. If I don't pull Gogeta then early, then I'm probably not going to have enough stones to like even put rotation into Omega. And then we got Tana, or the Thank You Celebration coming up. Like, I really need to be conservative on how I want to spend my stones right now. So we'll see what I'm definitely gonna be going for this Gogeta no matter what. His animations are crazy. His kit is solid enough, good enough. So this is who I will be going for, but we'll see on the live stream tomorrow. So look out for that. Hope you enjoyed my reaction to these animations and their kits. If you did, make sure to hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, make sure to follow my Twitch, link is down below in the description, and I'll see you in the next video or live stream. Goodbye.